by sampling the wealth of music and sound effects available on audio fidelity stereo discs, you can take a trip around the world without leaving your easy chair.
Push your luck, tell me you've had enough. I'm taking off these gloves, get down and lick the dust. Want a piece of this, want a piece of this. Cherry pie, what you gonna make of this? 1 minute in the backseat, hit the switch. I'm a predator, rapture, I am killing it. For the high, baby, night and day. I'ma punch till your gut and take your breath away. Love drunk in a craze when you get a taste. I'm an earthquake, feel my rage till I get my way. Like a drug, come on, gotta get your fix. Eat your heart out, then seal it with a kiss. Aim high, pull the trigger till I get a hit. I'm a predator, rapture, I am killing it.
Oh my God, mind blown.
Good afternoon, Hydroheads. Thanks for tuning in to the second episode of HydroFly Now. We're really excited and we want to thank you so much for the support, all the views on episode 1. We want to make episode 2 bigger and better than ever. During this episode, we're going to take a look at one of the newer products to come out, which is the DEFY Jet Deck. And we're also going to take a look at an event that's coming up in Shreveport, Bossier City, Louisiana, on June 4th through the 6th, which is going to be the second annual North American Flyboard Championship. Damon Rippey is going to be there to defend his crown. From what I understand, it's going to be one heck of an event. We're also going to take a look at some of the products that have recently come out by POWERFLY Products, as well as some of the newest news to hit the HydroFly universe. It's going to be a great episode. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's take a look at the news. Live to fly, fly to live. Let's go. Alright guys, here we're going to take a look at one of the newest devices to come onto the market here in the HydroFly universe. This is made by DEFY Water Sports and is called the Jet Deck. One of the major differences on this board, which is very apparent, is in the center. Instead of having a Y pipe, there's independently distributed water flowing to each side. We're going to show a little bit of a picture here, which we're going to put up over here, which you can see kind of how the board works. We're also going to take a look at this video, which shows the DEFY jet deck in action. Hope you guys enjoy. Looks like a pretty interesting product. Hope I get my chance to ride it someday here in the near future. For this next segment, we're going to take a look at an upcoming event that is going to be on June 4th through the 6th, 2015 in Shreveport, Bossier City, Louisiana. It is going to be the second annual North American Flyboard World Championships. Now at this point, last year was the first one. It was held in Toronto. I had the fortunate, was fortunate to be able to travel up there and check it out, and seeing these guys fly right in front of you is nothing like watching it on a video, that's for sure. So I'm assuming that this particular competition is going to really shine. From what I understand, there's 15, 16 competitors from different countries. So as you can see, it's really coming together. And I think it's going to be a world-class event, as all the Zapata events are. We're going to take a look at this video, which is a little bit of a promotion for the North American Championship, which was put out by Fly Captain. Let's take a look. Really looks like it's going to be an amazing event, guys. And in the third episode of HydroFly Now, we're actually going to take you down to Shreveport to check out the second annual North American Championship. I'm really looking forward to it, so make sure you tune in. For this next segment, we're going to kind of lead into something that relates to this. We're going to look at the world rankings that were just recently issued by Hero Magazine. They've done an amazing job trying to compile some type of ranking system, putting several different factors to work in order to come up with what is going to be considered as the world ranking system for flyboarding. And eventually, I'm assuming it will play into hydrofly sports as a whole. As we know, recently, there's another event that's coming up on July 11th called the Hydro Olympics. And this is going to feature several different devices, and there's several different devices that are allowed to be entered into that event. We're going to take a look at that one a little bit later in a different episode. But for now, let's take a look at some of the world rankings. As you guys can see, the ranking system is only going to get bigger and better as time goes on. All of these riders deserve to be on that list. And especially we need to thank Blaine over at Hero Magazine for putting in the time and effort to even compile those rankings, which at this point I'm assuming will be used for various levels of hydrofly sports. As always, for great hydrofly content, please head over to HeroMagazine.com, and while you're there, check out my article, The Business of Hydrofly. Now let's head inside and take a look at a review of one of the newest products by POWERFLY products. This is called the Shock System, and it's amazing. Let's head in. Alright guys, for this review segment of HydroFly Now, we're going to take a look at one of the newest products from POWERFLY products. This here is called the Shock System. It consists of several different pieces which are all included in the kit. One of them is a slightly longer strap to attach your hose to. We have a rubber strap which is going to connect to a carabiner that is then connected to our larger carabiner that is normally with your regular setup. And then that attaches to this double layered nylon strap, which is sewn in the shape of your hose and then comes up and moves into the ring that attaches to the carabiner. What's amazing about this, when I had the pleasure of using it several days ago, and the difference that I noticed the most was as I was the driver, the person flying, as they would move in different directions, I wouldn't get that sudden jerk of the nose. And then, of course, once I got on the board, I noticed that as I would jerk left or right in, hard turns, it wouldn't feel as much of a pull on the jet ski. So it's quite amazing. When it's hooked up, it pulls, and it allows for the thing to snap back. Imagine your hose hanging down here. POWERFLY has done an amazing job at creating awesome products for hydroflight sports, and they're only escalating their game by adding, some newer products that have just come out recently, one being the skin wraps around the front of your jet ski. Hopefully we'll be able to review that here in an upcoming episode as well. But aside from their amazing products, I do want to say that one of the most amazing things about POWERFLY products is Mark and Sabrina Baxter
contribute a serious amount of time and effort to their customers, creating such an experience as far as customer service goes. And I really truly believe there are some companies that can take lessons from their customer service skills. So, mad props from HydroFly Now, as well as my personal company, to you, POWERFLY Products. For all of their products and their full catalog of what they offer, please go to POWERFlyProducts.com, give them a like on Facebook, check out their stuff, and I do know that they do have a team together this year for the North American Championship, so let's see what they bring.
All right, guys, one of the last things we're going to look at before we end the episode. So we're going to take a look here at one of the newest products to come out from Zapata Racing, which is the X Armor hose. This hose, to be honest with you, looks like it's actually just one of our regular hoses. It's been turned right inside out, and the rubber has been obviously beefed up to handle a lot more wear and tear. This hose is amazing. It looks like a tire, to be quite honest with you. Here you can see we have the outer layer, which is a very, very, very thick rubber. We got an inner layer of fabric, and then we got an very inner layer of another thick piece of rubber. This hose is quite heavy, but as far as rental operations goes, I think it's going to be a huge hit. It's going to have a lot of durability. It's going to allow for the board to be weighed down slightly to help the rider get a little more stability. And I got to use the hose the other day, and the apparent non-lack of power was definitely there. So definitely a good buy. It looks like Zapata has 4 different hoses now. A few different ones you can choose from, and there's even some hoses that have come out once again by POWERFLY Products. Their hose looks really amazing. And then if you go to the Flyboard store, they also have a really nice hose that comes in yellow. That one's quite amazing as well. As far as a pro rider goes, I believe that one's going to be the most durable. This one here, for rental operations, like I said, is probably the key. So once again, thank you, Zapata Racing, for another fine product. Looks like there's some real cool surprises coming from Zapata here soon. In one of the next episodes here coming up, we're going to take a look at the 2015 Flyboard, as well as a few surprises. I've seen the pictures. It's quite amazing. All right, guys, we want to thank you for tuning in to episode 2 of HydroFly Now. We've worked really hard to make it a little bit bigger and better than episode 1, and we will continue to do that as the episodes go. The next episode, like we said, we're going to be heading down to Louisiana for a special installment showcasing the 2015 second annual North American Flyboard Championship in Shreveport, Louisiana. Sounds like it's going to be one heck of a show. We're also going to take a look at the 2015 Flyboard, and hopefully by then be able to talk about some of the other goodies coming out of Zapata Racing. As the season begins, folks, please, let's make some money, let's be safe, and let's show the world how we get hot. HydroFly Now.